Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we are flipping through and planning with the brand new Cozy Winter sticker book by Castetic Plans. This sticker book releases on Wednesday, January 3rd at 10 a.m. Central. I will have a link in the description of this video to purchase. So let's dive in and take a look at all things Cozy Winter. So first up, we have this page of like kind of spa vibes. We have like the rocks here, and we have, I was gonna say soup, but it's not soup. It's more like lotion and just spa themes, which makes me want to spend a day at a spa. I just did. I can't be greedy. I just spent a day at a spa. So this page is on paper, and then this next page is on clear. And we have the mountains and the cabin here. Like, again, this whole sticker book is going to be really themed for all things Cozy Winter. And this page is on clear. Then we have some watercolor elements. These are on clear. Both pages are on clear, and these can be used for layering, as Castetic Plans does with her signature style. And then this is one whole sticker page. So we've seen this a little bit recently where you can pull it off, you can cut this, you can rip it, but it's like that really cool wood grain on here. And then we have boxes that are going to coordinate with the stickers we just saw. So one page of all different size boxes. Then we have these boxes and some bullet points as well. And then we have the pre-made layered elements. So I was saying you could use these watercolors to layer, and then there's also ones that are made for you already, which is great because I'm not always great at doing the layering. Then we have this like blue snowy winter scene with the mountains and the ski slope. I love the little baby deer. That's a page on paper. This one is on clear. And then the fun snowy elements. So we are in winter, but not Christmas anymore, like not the holidays. So full-blown January winter. I love the mugs and the snow globes, the snowflakes, puffy jacket. These are both on paper. Then you have these these different elements, but some of these are combined, which is really cool. Okay, my phone cut off, which is really infuriating because I have so much storage available. I have 400 gigs of storage, so I don't know why, but now I have to be mindful throughout this video to make sure that it doesn't cut off. We have 2 pages of these different layering style stickers. Then we have one whole page. This is all paper, again, like we saw with the wood grain. And then we have coordinating boxes, 2 pages, and these include the bullets. And then the pre-made layers for you. Next up, we have this like wintry floral. It's kind of like a moody floral, which is really cool. So one page on paper, one page on clear, another page with different styled ones with some cut off here. And this one is on clear. And then we have these, which are really cool. These are on clear. There's 2 pages on clear, and they're kind of just like word strips that you can layer and put across your planner. And then one whole page of that on paper. Oops. Then we have the boxes that coordinate, and the boxes and bullets, and then the pre-made layers, so you can kind of see how these go along with each other. So it's a really different look. And then we have some wintry quotes. Snuggle weather, cold night, large sweater, warm tea, good books, and soft socks, cold cozy nights, and warm blankets and hot chocolate. Make time for what makes you happy. This is your year to shine. Apricity, the warmth of the sun in the winter. I've never heard of that word. Self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Wake me up when winter ends. Stay cozy. Life is better with snow. Warm winter wishes. Keep warm and snuggle up. Frosty mornings and toasty mugs. Cozy season. And you have 2 pages of those. So again, this sticker book releases on Wednesday the 3rd, 10 a.m. Central. Let's do some planning. All right, so I really wanted to use this like blue scene. I thought it was really pretty and just kind of like the perfect way to kick off the new year in my planner with snowy vibe. So I'm going to start by putting that down. Actually, yeah, we're going to put that down there. And then I'm going to take one of these pre-made layered elements, which just makes it so much easier for someone like me who kind of struggles with the pre-made layers, or with layers, not the pre-made, with layering. But then we'll put this here so it kind of just goes across right through there. And then I need my white pen because we'll cover up these lines. A tiny one over here, maybe even over here too. And then let's just trim off this little extra. Okay, that's pretty. Now, we could also do something a little bit bigger over here because let's try to stick with this side for now. I wanted to bring in, this is where I have to make some decisions because I wanted to bring this in. It'll fit, right? It'll fit across the top here, right? But not on the other side. So I'm like, do we put this here and then bring this down on the bottom? There's 2 pages of this with the clear. So maybe we go ahead and bring it in on the bottom line, but I have to put this down somewhere. So I think I'm gonna put this right here. And then what I'll do is, let's go back to these because I knew there were other snowflakes, and we can kind of fill in some of that blank space here with these extra snowflakes. And maybe one more right over here, kind of coming off the page a little bit. So the first spread in a new planner. It's exciting. Maybe even one more right over here. I like how that looks. Now, of course, I want my checklist. So, I mean, I'm not working on Monday in terms of my full-time job because it's New Year's Day, but whoops, I do like to do a checklist to get things done. And then we'll go ahead and grab a box. Let's take a navy heading box. We'll put it over here. And then maybe we'll take, oh, I wanted to go back to these down here. So we have 1, 2. Let's go for the one that's a little bit shorter and bring this in right here. I'm going to get it down in the corner, and then we're going to cover up the line so that you don't see it underneath. And as I'm doing that, also just glancing to make sure my phone does not turn off. I don't know what is going on. This has been an issue lately. Oops, that's going to not be fully covered because this is probably sized more for a classic than a big, but that's okay. We'll put something over here so it's not as obvious. And then I don't think I'm going to put a box here because we have some over here. So we're going to do a quote. So this is your year to shine. This may be a good quote here because it's the new year. Like, it's the first. This will extend across both, across both of these. So if I'm going to do that, I feel like I need something else in there. Let's go back. I don't know that I want to put many more snowflakes, but we could, what if we take this girl right here? She'll kind of hang out, be a little bit layered, and she's going to cover up some of that and that space that I want to fill. Although my goal is more to fill the space with the height than the width, but that will be helpful. So let's bring this in, and I'm looking for something. Maybe I do more snowflakes. I'm afraid of using up all the snowflakes. What if we take this little snow globe? Put that there. I mean, not every space needs to be filled. Put this here. I like how that looks. I feel like the snow globe is floating a little bit, which isn't always my intent, but I'm happy with it. Okay, now we need a checklist over here. And this is where things are going to get busy because Work resumes again. As I say that with like a heavy sigh, because today is day 2 of my long break from work. Oh, I also forgot we have these other scenes, so I don't really want to forget about those, but I also probably can't fit it all in here. So it's nice because you can do multiple different spreads with this sticker book. We'll put this light blue right over here. And then we need some boxes here. So I'd like to do 2 boxes because there's going to be a couple different things happening. So I will have a Patreon Zoom on this day. Although I feel like by the time you're seeing this video, that's already happened because we had to do a little shift in my schedule since this since this sticker book is releasing on a Wednesday. It always feels weird because I'm like speaking about the future because it hasn't happened yet, but by the time you see it, it has happened. I still can't get that down straight to save my life. Okay. Now that's going to tell me that we're going to put checklists over here because I don't want them next to the one on Tuesday. I feel like the blue and gray is just such a nice clean combination here. And this, of course, is a Happy Planner checklist stencil. Let's bring in another blue heading box, a navy one. And then if I do a box over here, I want to do something fun up on Wednesday. So if I'm going back to those stickers that I was just like, oh, I don't want to forget about those. What if we put this window sticker right here? I don't want it to cover up that. All right, and then we just need to punch. And I think that's a good spot for the window. So we'll use, this is my We Are Memory Keepers punch. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and it's like barely punched through. It doesn't even really come through any of the design. And then down at the bottom, we can do another box. So maybe we do something pre-layered, maybe not. What if we took this little frosty? You know what? If I do this, I don't need the snow globe. So we're gonna peel up the snow globe. Let's put this right over here and then kind of looks like an extension of that design. And then we're going to do a sidebar box. Let's do skipping sticker pages here. There we go. We'll take this one. Or do I do gray? I think we'll do blue because I think I want to do gray bullet points. Yeah. So I'm going to cover up the note using the white pen and put this right down over here as the sidebar. It's not centered there, obviously, because of having the girl there. But what I might be able to do is bring in something to kind of help fill in some of the space. So we can take like this lantern and put it right over here. And then I can take the snow globe that I lifted up and put it right over here to help fill in some of that space down there too. And then I feel like we need something right here. So maybe we just take another snowflake. Let's go a little bit higher with that. Right over here. Okay, I like how this looks. I want to do, like I said, gray bullet points. We're going to go for light gray because it'll look pretty and also it won't bleed through. If I went for like a darker navy, it would definitely bleed through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, we are making progress, and I think pretty decent progress at that. Now, where I'm going to struggle a little bit is right over here because it's not enough room for a checklist stencil. I already have a box right there. Maybe we'll just do a tall box here So looking at the checklist, it's going to make the most sense to do it over here on Thursday. And that kind of maps it out for the rest of the week. So, because then it can't go down here, so then it's going to go over here. And this is where it's sort of just plug and play, because I know where most things are going to go, not everything. Saturday, let's put this down. I feel like I have to be careful now that I have this new desk mat. It's kind of padded a little bit. And if I press too hard when I'm doing the stencil, I might like pierce the page since it's not a fully hard surface underneath. All right. Finished with those. Let's add in the bullet points since I know I'm going to want to anyway. May as well clear off some of the supplies that are sitting on my desk. And I will say, I don't always get 7 things done every day. It may be something as simple as answer a text message that I haven't gotten a chance to answer, or something as involved as film an hour-long video. But sometimes I'll move things. Like if I don't check it off, I'll move it to the next day. If I end up not having any room to write anything down, I will typically cover up the bullet points that I set down and put this here and just kind of journal about it, which is another way to use those. Okay, now let's take, we have a box here, so I don't really need another one. So let's take Cold Night, Large Sweater, Warm Tea, Good Books, Soft Socks. All things I love. Come on. Using tweezers is usually easier than pulling off. Plus, I just got back from getting a manicure and I don't want to mess up my nails. I mean, they're dry, but I don't want to like chip them or something the day that I got them done. All right, I like how that looks. We need a header box, but I didn't want to put those down until I knew what colors were going to make sense. So I think we'll take the dark gray. Actually, we'll do the light blue because I have the light blue over there on Thursday. Please be straight. Okay. Then we'll take the navy because we've sort of gone navy across. Oh, that's not going to work. Okay. So because we have a little bit here, the spacing of that shifted. So what I'm going to do is cover this up using the white pen. And then we'll put this down, and that's just one less bullet point for a Friday, which is fine because if there's any day that I do less, it's a Friday because my work schedule is different. And then we'll put this here for Sunday and this here for Saturday. Okay, I want to do a full box on Saturday because I'll be going to my cousin's. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't use any of this down here, but we have it a little bit over here, so I think it's okay. I might want to take some though. This is what happens when like my brain moves faster than my hands and my mouth. There's a lot going on on this spread. And what if we kind of layered this so that you see a little bit of that coming through? Not going to be a ton, but enough. And when I write on it, you won't be able to see anything underneath. However, we don't have any snowflakes on this side of the spread, so we need to do that because there's a lot on the left side. We need to bring in some snowflakes over here. We've got 2. Let's grab another, maybe like right over here. That's better. It's a little bit more even. Okay, Friday is going to get double boxes. I'm going to do something similar to what I did over here. So let's take this one and this one. And like Friday, there's a birthday. Someone will need to call for their birthday. These boxes could also be used for what I'm reading. They are not all used for plans. I don't have that many plans. I actually usually have very little plans. So if you're like, I can't fill that all up with plans, don't worry, I can't either. And then we're going to take a navy box, and I want to bring in Sorry, I'm trying to be better about showing you everything. It's usually hard when I'm trying to do my big spread because there's not as much room on my desk. If we take this little snowman, I know that this is navy on navy, but I think that having this snowman here, shift it over a little bit, will help break up some of that blue monotony. And then I'm trying to get this other sticker off. Usually when it's the top sticker on the sticker book, it can be hard to get the bend right. And then we can put this here. So you're not really seeing that blue all on top of each other. Okay, I think that this spread is lovely. I'm really happy with it. I feel like sometimes I struggle with the pre-made layers, but I really didn't this time. And I have a good representation of a lot of what was in the book. This is probably my favorite set besides the spa theme set, so I'm excited. I hope that you like it. Remember, you can shop at 10 a.m. Central using the link in the description of this video. It is an affiliate link. Castetic Plans does not have discount codes, so it's just an affiliate link, and I appreciate you using it and for your support. Thank you so much for watching. Happy New Year, and I will see you soon.